you're finally here.
Me
We've
too.
been planning it for a while, and you've been doing a lot since we started planning.
A lot more than I thought I would. To be honest, it's exactly what I hoped I would be doing, but more than I thought would actually happen. I was
Mhm.
expecting it to go much slower, but it's kicked up quite a bit. Matter of fact,
Love it.
I literally just got moments before joining this live, I got a signature back for another agreement for another book, and I'm just like, it's all happening. It's
Freaking
crazy.
congrats, man.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
awesome. Dude, yeah, I mean, I knew that this is the way it was gonna be for you. Like, as soon as we were all listening to you go with Ruby,
Why did
like
you
we
know?
knew. Because you just have it. You have that personality.
The it?
Yeah, you got the it, man.
Hmm.
You
Huh.
got a good voice. You're fun to talk to. You're
Thank you.
nice. I mean, and it's like I was telling Rachel the other day, like you do kind of have to have the gift of gab a little bit. Like you do, it helps so much if you know how to communicate well with people.
Yeah.
And you know how to communicate. You can talk to anybody, that kind of, and that helps, I think, when you're doing this kind of stuff
I
because
agree. I think that came a lot from like all my years of sales and all that kind of stuff. Like
Mhm.
I had to interact with people. And I'll be honest, I don't know if this is coming in questions or not, but it is not my preference to interact with large groups of people. It's not my
Same.
preference to, uh, I love that. It's not my preference to majorly socialize with a lot of people. I
Mm-mm.
don't enjoy it as much as
Mm-mm.
I think many people do. My wife, especially. Oh my gosh, she loves interacting with people. Me, I'm like, you do that. I'll be over here doing my own
Yeah.
individual thing.
But I think that's a lot of people in this doing this right now are kind of that way. They're that kind of introverted or extroverted introvert,
Yeah.
that I can do it, but I just don't want to.
It's not the preference. That's why, yeah, working from home, like doing this
Yeah.
in your own home studio, that's the beauty of it because we don't have to be around others. We don't have to do a lot of and if we are, I have my particular people that I really thoroughly enjoy working with, and I've built a relationship with them, and now I know what to expect from them, and it's just me and that person usually.
Right.
It's easy.
Right. Yeah, it is. And I mean, you might as well be in the same room. I mean, you can, you're joking, you're having a good time, you're
Yep.
working, you're getting stuff done. And like, it's kind of like having that kind of accountability partner. You have that
Yeah.
person who's like going, okay, no, we gotta do this. We gotta get
Yep.
going. So that's always good. Yeah. No, I've noticed that a lot of people are doing that more now, more than just kind of sitting on a live and just, chit chatting or whatever with your audience or whatever. A lot of people are kind of doing these kind of group like sessions together. And I do think it
Mhm.
does help you kind of stay on task because otherwise you could just sit there and yap with people all day.
Yeah, if it's just me, for example, Stephanie Betstart is the person I narrate with most often now. Like she's
Mhm.
amazing, love her.
I love watching
Um,
y'all. Y'all are so
it's
funny.
we're ridiculous. But that's the thing is if it was just us two, and to be honest, even including River right now, the author that we're currently with, she doesn't keep us on task. She revels in it. She loves
I
what we're
know.
doing. So
I
I'm
watch
like,
her.
someone needs to do this. Someone needs to keep us on task here. But it's
She
fun.
keeps
It's fun.
making faces and
Oh yeah.
she's trying to
Loves it.
rile y'all up. Yeah,
Loves it.
I
Yeah.
see it. But she's so excited. She's just excited to like hear
Oh
it. Like
yeah.
I can't imagine the experience of hearing your work like that.
I I think we're going to get to this kind of topic, but that's one thing that I thoroughly enjoy about the independent experience is like we have someone that we can see and
Mhm.
communicate with and have a relationship with and say, "Wow, this really is your baby. Let me
Yep.
hold it so carefully and take care of it in the best way that I possibly can because this
Yep.
is yours and I want to make this the best it can be."
Yep.
But I
I
can't.
mean,
Yeah.
indies put their soul on a page, man. Like that's you don't know how long they've been working on that. Like one of my authors that I love and work with constantly. I mean, it took her 10 years to write that book that's out. And it's like, yeah, she had a baby and she got married and she had another job and 10 years, and it's like, and
Throughout
now I'm
all of
just
that,
sitting here
yeah.
like trying to tell people about this thing that took her 10 years to do. Like, and you have to have respect for that. Like, you can't putting things out there in audio is just really even giving them even more exposure and really
Mhm.
just helping them out so much more. So yeah,
Well,
I think it's
it's
so good
scary
for
too, right?
them.
On that author side, because you're saying I've done 10 years of work. On top of that, how much in finances to get this to where it is. And then on top of that, the fear of failure, right?
Mhm.
What if this goes nowhere? Did I do it for me? Because see, that's the thing is that I think people need to figure out a little bit better is why are you writing? Why are you narrating? Why are you trying to tell these stories? If it's
Yep.
for you and anyone else that wants to listen, but not necessarily for the profit, that's where
Yeah.
the profit comes.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
You have to be doing it for yourself on some level. You can't I mean, no one can do this just for the profit.
Right.
I mean, it's eventually, sure. Yeah. I mean, you're going to get
Hopefully.
there, hopefully,
One
but
day.
you have to have a love for it on some level. I
Oh yeah.
mean, and you have to, yeah, no. I completely agree. But yeah, I think it's so good for indie authors to have this space now where this is something that just was not really available to indie authors before, to have this kind of space where you can go, I like you. I want you to read my book,
Right.
and it's like that was not a thing. And now all these people are able to get their books out in another format that reaches so many more people, and it's just really good for everybody all around. So we've already been yapping for 10 minutes and I haven't even done anything.
How much time do we have?
Whatever you want.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm good just
I
chatting.
mean, I usually go for an hour and then I'm like, hey, are you tired of me? And then if they say no, then we just keep talking.
Yeah, I'm down for
Because
chatting. I
I
love
can
chatting like
talk
this.
forever. I noticed you first when I was in Ruby's Live, and I loved listening to you guys kind of go back and forth and read her books because I love Ruby. I love her books. She's the
Yeah.
best. And you guys going back and forth is always so fun. She's a mess.
Feisty. She's funny.
She's a mess.
I love it.
I love her to death. Love her so much. And I just think you guys are like the perfect pair to go
Pairing.
to. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
funny.
she's cool.
Yeah, she's really cool. So I really enjoyed listening to you. I didn't know of your other profile or anything like that, but I was like, man, you had a really good voice. And so you said you were kind of starting to get into narrating, and I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. So what kind of made you ready to start really give it a go and really start doing it?
So I think this is kind of a two-stage because growing up, I always mimicked voices. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. TV shows, cartoons, movies, anything that had a voice singing, I would always
Mhm.
mimic the voices the best I could just for fun. The movie voice guy and all that stuff, right? And my brother, he was always the actor, and I kind of followed it. He's 5 years older than me. And I kind of followed in his footsteps in a way where he acted in high school. I acted in high school. He acted outside and in college. I acted in community theaters and things like that outside as well. We even did some together, which was a lot of fun. Then he got into voice work, and I'm like, oh shit, I could do that. I could do that, right? I should totally. He's not finding a lot of success, and he's good. So I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, how can I make it? So I kind of just tabled that and put it away for, gosh, decade or so more. But ever since knowing my
Funny how that
wife,
goes by real fast, doesn't it?
yeah, I don't. There are days I feel old, all right, but days I'm just like, how did this many years go by? But
Yeah.
she had always encouraged me. She's like, you really should do that. You really should go act, or you really should go do some voice work. And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy. I got this. Always excuses, right?
Mhm.
There was one night, September 10th, of this last year is when all of it just first started. And that's when I put my voice out. I created, overnight, I created my account. I created Instagram. No, excuse me, not Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and that's where I did majority of it. And YouTube, and just said, screw it. I'm going to put out some work. And
Yeah.
she wanted me to put out the spicy books, of course, right? So
Of course.
she knows that genre. She's been reading and listening and all that. I'm like, all right, I trust you. So we put something together, and I legit did about 40 takes of this before. It's about 10-minute audio before I finally said, okay, I'm putting it out. We're going to do it. Post, right? And each time that I would put it out, she'd be like, I think you could do a little bit better, or it needs to be a little bit more emotional, or like whatever feedback. And I'm like, ah, man, like I've done this 20 times, or how much more can I do? You know? But finally put it out. She's like, it's good. All right, cool. Within a
It's good.
day, I had an author.
Acceptable.
Yeah, acceptable. Within a day, I
Classic.
had an author reach out and be like, hey, do you do narration? And I'm like, no, but I want to. Like, I would love to. And we started going down that path, and I practiced a little bit with her. Didn't happen, didn't come to fruition, but it gave me the confidence to reach out to another. And so I said, hey, I noticed you have a book that's going to be coming out soon. I would love to do this for free. Give me the experience. And she's like, are you sure? It's a massive book. And I'm like, I don't know anything better. So yes, like, let's do it. Also didn't happen. But that caused me to look into ACX and all the other things, the platforms where I would start auditioning.
Right.
Auditioned for 4 of them, got 2 responses saying yes to out of those 4. And I'm like, holy shit, like somebody actually likes what I'm doing. I can do this. This is real.
Yeah.
So then I made contacts with some narrator friends, author friends from meeting through TikTok. And Ursula, you know Ursula, right?
I don't think I do.
You need her here. She's an amazing woman, fantastic narrator, very well knowledgeable. She was my guru. She was the person I clung to, and I said, please show me your ways, like all the things that you know. And I just learned everything I possibly could from her. And the one, gosh, I'm going off on tangents. I know if this
It's okay. It's okay. I told you, I'm a yapper. Just yap, dude. You're fine.
The one major tip that I really got from her is color your words. Because what I was doing prior was reading. I was just reading the words. And things like ooze would be like oozed, right? It wouldn't just be ooze. So I had to learn how to use the word to describe that same word. From there, I'm like, let's go. Let's do more.
Yeah.
And it just kept building and building.
And you're a studier. Like you I can tell you, like, you study things.
Dig into it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that, like, one thing led you to just.
Yep. And it's constantly asking for help. And I think the thing that some people miss is that humility. When somebody knows they have a really good voice, they're like, I've got a great voice. What more do I need?
I can read the phone book.
Right. And so here I am going in and saying, I think I have a good voice, and let me try to fix it and make it the best it possibly can be in any way I can possibly can. And then I'm still like, not that great. Let's do it better. Keep going and keep going. There was one thing. Oh, so transitioning. I had my first profile. It was Edge to Ruin. It was the very dark, spicy, and that's all it was. And it was scenes. And then I started going live, and I got overwhelmed because I had no idea what that was about. I needed moderators, and I got all this attention that I was like, whoa, what is happening? I don't know how to handle this at all. So it's very like intense, and like people really like what I'm doing, and I love that. But this is overwhelming.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So I went from 4 days live down to 2. Then it was down to 1, and then it was only 2 hours. And then at that point, I'm like, I just need to do only narration because that's truly what I came here for. So even today, I'm still in the final stages of kind of slowing down and getting rid of that old account and focusing 100% going forward. Anyway, I got lots more stories to share, but
oh, you're
keep me
fine. I'm
focused.
telling you, you're fine. That's why I'm here. I want to hear people's stories. I want to hear how they got into all this. And
Got a lot,
that's
yeah.
what's interesting to me. Do you have any routines? So I know that you're kind of just getting started, and obviously you're studying this, you're learning how to do it. So what is your routine to, like, make sure that you're doing the right thing every day?
I don't think either I don't do what I'm supposed to do, what other successful narrators do, or I don't do the norm in the sense of, okay, let me step back. The one routine that I do every single day, every time that I'm narrating or doing any sort of voice work, I always have my tea. Always. And it's the same damn tea too.
That's a
it's
routine.
just
That's a
habit
routine.
pattern. Outside of that, there used to be a lot of preparation that I was doing, but it became so quick and easy that I'm just like, I don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I was doing what I would consider at the time negative, and now um, half and half, where I wasn't doing any prep work. I wasn't highlighting any dialogue. I wasn't telling myself this is this character with this voice and practicing all of that. I didn't do that. I went in practically everything cold reads. First time I'm seeing it, first time I'm reading it, just go. Because I felt like, well, I think I heard it from one narrator at one point. I'm stuck in my head. I felt like I get more emotional response that would be correct or more visceral, like, oh, this is how it felt, you know?
Yeah.
So from that, when I do my voice work, I put all of me into the character and I say, how would they respond? How would they act given their trauma, given their emotional status? Like, I become that character as best I possibly can. So if you've seen any of my more emotional lives, you'll see I cry during it because I'm really feeling it, like genuinely. And it's so odd to me because damn, I really am tangenting. But
You're
it's
fine.
so I know. I'm just recognizing like, whoa, where did this go? But it's so odd to me because I'm not typically I never was typically the emotional guy. So when this stuff comes up, I think of my kids, my wife, my friends, my whatever, and make that so personal
Yeah.
because I know that that's what the author did. I
Yeah.
know that that's what they did because they wrote from their heart and they're saying, this
Yeah.
is what it would be like. And
Yeah.
damn, what was the question?
Routine. Tea.
Routine. Just
We were talking about tea, dude.
Just tea is
It's
really the
tea.
routine. Now, should I have more of a routine? I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, to be honest, it's about 50-50. Like half the people I talk to are like, yeah, I do, warm ups and da 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 da. But a lot of people are just like, I just get in here and I freaking go. Like I just freaking go. And I think that is more common with newer narrators, people who are just kind of getting into it. They're just kind of like, I just got to learn, like, and the best way for me to learn is just to do. And if along the way I decide that I need to start, if my voice starts getting messed up and I need to do something, or I get tired or whatever, then I'll start doing that. But right now I'm just like, I got to figure out what my routine is. And I think everybody's kind of in that space a lot of times, just where they're kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, I think I've been lucky in the sense that I can feel and know when my voice is saying, hey, you're enough. That's you should stop now. Because I've reached a couple points where the next day it's pretty darn hoarse. I'm like, let's take a break. Let's hold off. But for the most part, just go. Work
And
it out.
having the restraint to actually do that is important. Like some people don't do that. They'll be like, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to because I have to. And then
I
that's where you
still
get
did that a lot. A lot. Oh yeah, I did that a lot. Like on my lives before, there was a singing element. It didn't start that way, but I eventually started singing a song, and then it was multiple songs, and then I'm like, okay, like an hour and a half of my 2 hour, 3 hour live, I'm singing.
How did
Just
I not know
because
you were singing?
Nah, I don't know. But so I would do that, and then they would even tell me on the comments, they'd be like, hey, you should stop. You should quit now, because they want my voice to be okay, and they're taking care of me,
Looking
right?
out for you. Yeah, looking
absolutely.
out for you.
But
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I can go another song. I can go another, and I'm like, this is the last one. 5 more songs later, it's the last one. But yeah,
Encore.
no, it's not even that necessarily. I mean, they do, but it's not even necessarily that. It's I really just love narrating and singing, and those are 2 major passions for me. And if I can incorporate it in both, then I'm like, why not? Let's do that.
What is this heaven I've found? Yeah,
That's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying. It's in the community. Ugh, and we'll keep going on that later.
No, trust me, I know. We always get off on on the community because it really is such a special place. Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But yeah, I agree. You really haven't had a whole lot of challenges, so to speak. You kind of done really well. Kind of everything has kind of worked out pretty well for you. So what are you working on right now? Like I know you're working on the one that I was watching you do today.
We've got gosh, I'm looking over my list because
You don't have
put it
to,
on my
I mean, you
website.
don't have to like reveal anything you can't reveal or whatever, but
No,
just
yeah.
like in general.
So the one that I just finished that felt like, um, hmm, it's weird to say this. I got to be careful on the phrasing because I don't want to offend anybody. But I felt genuinely so damn proud of this book. Heir of the Ember Scale. Did you listen to that yet?
No, is that the one? That was the one that did Renita listen to that?
She did.
Okay, yeah, I saw her videos of her listening to it, and I was like, I've got to get on that. So
Yep.
yes, I'm gonna get on that. Yeah,
That is one that I'm like, man, this felt good. And I know there's more books coming. Shelby
she loved
Gardner.
it.
Shelby Gardner's the author, and she said she's going to make about 7 books. So it's going to be a story. It's been epic so far. I felt really good about that. So that's the one that recently finished, but finishing or about to finish No One to Hold Me, which is solo, and that one was an emotional where um, a husband loses his wife and son in a fire, in the house fire, but continues to live on with his daughter. And son was 4, she was 3 at the time. And so he goes on to grieve and deal with all of that over the next 4 chapters and starts to live his life and find another love interest and falls madly in love with her and how well they fit together. And they both eventually find someone to hold them. And it was such a beautiful story. And I'm like, this is great. So I finished that for the most part. I'm waiting for any sort of pickups and whatnot. I finished my part of Merciless Punks, which was quite wild.
Who wrote that?
You might have Madeline Faye.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is actually book 3 of her series, which I was like, how do I jump into the third? Anyway, that one was wild. If you, I'll just say it was wild. You should look into some scenes, or we'll talk later about that because there's some stuff that I'm like, damn, that's wild. Currently working on Unmasked Hearts by K.E. Noel as well. So I've got some of the female POV I got to fill in too. Blood on the Asphalt, you saw.
Yes.
That's one I'm narrating.
Which is sounding really good.
It's
like,
so
by the
good.
way,
It's
I'm
so
like
good.
really
River Fox, she's amazing, and
I'm really excited about this.
That's a lot of fun. And then Beating for You. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you after the fact. Are we on Discord together? I mean, DC.
No, I'm not. But I'll do it. I'll find you. I mean,
Find me.
I have Discord.
Find me because I want to send it to you. It's I can't listen to myself narrating the first chapter without crying within 20 seconds.
Oh
it is unbelievably sad. Like it's
I've already
nobody knows the ending of it either.
I've already had a day with the sad books, Dean. I cannot do it again.
You can do it another time. You can. Oh.
I need you to pick me up out of the depths of despair.
I can't do that. This is a sad one.
Rachel made me read One Less Rainy Day, and I just can't. I can't do it anymore.
I heard about that one. Wifey told me about that too. Yeah.
It's awful.
I didn't get into that one though. See, that's the other thing too. I'll get there in a minute. But Beating for You, great. And then right after that, we're going to be doing Whiskey and Lies, which is E.A. Harper, and so I'm pretty stoked about that one too. And then the one
Kendra, I'm sorry for your loss. Are you okay, Kendra? I'm sorry you just finished Rainy Day. I did too.
Sorry for your loss.
Renita, I thank you for being proud of me, but I hate myself. So thank you. I'm not okay either, Kendra. Not okay. Dean is the only reason I'm like upright right now. So
surviving.
Yeah. Surviving.
And then the last one that I haven't added yet is the one we just got his for Christmas, and I'm going to be doing that with Rachel Dane.
Oh, I love Rachel.
Yeah, me too.
Rachel,
I know.
So fucking good.
She's so amazing. Just as a human, she's amazing.
Yes,
I love
but
her.
like her voice is so good.
Yeah.
Did she tell? Or she probably didn't tell you, but I called Cedar gave me an ALC of the Sweet 16 Snowstorm with her and Lucas. And I listened to that whole thing in one day. I literally sent her a voice note on Instagram, and I was like crying. I was like, I love this, and I love you, and you're the best. It's just like, I was like, you're like one of my favorite people now. I'm freaking crying because I'm an idiot. And she was just like, she was just so sweet about it, because I was like, it was really odd. Like, I was acting like a weirdo. But she was really sweet, and she didn't call me crazy, so that was nice of
But
her.
that's the point. Like the crying, like even when you're talking about rainy day and one rainy day, like it's the point of that art, right? Of that writing, that vocal talent, that all of that. That's the point, is to evoke emotion, whether that's
Yeah.
anger, love, sadness, whatever that may be. I love it. I love
Oh, I do
all of
too.
that. Any way that we can bring that out, happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, I know. It's special. It really is. I mean, it's a neat thing to be able to do, to invoke emotion in people, um, without having to have like a relationship with them. You're
Yeah.
just bringing that out of them, and I
Yeah.
think that it's really special. I mean, and the fact that you can do that is also really special. So
Yeah.
I just have a lot of respect for you guys and what you do. I really do. So
It's a lot. It's definitely a lot of work. I think sometimes there's that misconception of people just reading, and if you're doing your job right, it's not just reading. There's a lot of prep, you know,
no,
heart,
it
energy.
is. It's a lot. And it's a lot, and it takes a lot out of you just while you're doing it. I mean, it's you're putting your heart out there in front of people. So
Yeah.
Has there been anything that's just really kind of surprised you in this process, about something that you weren't expecting for it to be that way?
I think what I talked about before is finding the community that I found, not only the narrator author community, but also the people that initially started following me and listening to me in my lives. I mean, we went on and created a Discord server for that purpose, and just the best people. Like, they're just loving, caring, supportive people that needed love, caring, and support. And
In return,
so, yeah, and it was just so cool. And I know it's slowly changing, because I'm shifting away from that and having others run that. But it's knowing that there are people out there that want to love and support, and for next to nothing in return, blows my mind. And it got me in the feels for sure. It made me so happy for that.
Yeah. They don't want anything other than just for you to do it, to give it back. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's a very special community. And I have found, I've made so many friends, and no one that I have encountered or asked for anything or asked questions or no,
Has ever been like, pay me.
literally no
Yeah.
negative responses ever. I mean, I know that people have had negative encounters, and obviously I don't diminish that, but myself, absolutely not.
Yeah,
I've
same.
been very lucky.
All
So.
been very, very positive.
Yeah, and I have more friends now than I know what to do with. So, and I love them all. And I'm not. I wouldn't give them up for anything. But yeah, I got a lot of people now that I keep up with on a daily basis that I would have never known. If it wasn't for
Interacting outside of this too, like in person. There's some folks that we plan on meeting in person as well, and that's a weird thing for me. But I love it.
I'm gonna meet Ruby in a couple of weeks at Kink and Ink, and then I've got the author that I was talking about earlier that took her 10 years to write her book. I'm meeting up with her in Arkansas in July, and I'm meeting up with a group of girls that we have like this group chat that we were all on her team. Like, oh, I'm gonna see you there! Yay! I'll see you. I'm gonna be there Saturday only. I only bought a Saturday ticket because I was like, it's 2 hours away, and I'm not gonna spend a ton of money. I'm just gonna drive up there for the day, and then I'm gonna come home. So I know you didn't care, but I'm just telling you.
No, I got plans.
I've met, so I'm gonna meet probably more this year than I have in the past. But yeah, I've got plans to meet a ton of people outside of the internet. So it's pretty cool.
I apologize because I didn't list off who the author was, and for the his for Christmas, it's Lee. Oh my gosh, Lee Rose, Lea Rose. So they were asking in the comments there.
I usually try to put, if we talk about a certain book, I usually try to put the cover in my final recording. So
I got all covers for you.
You can send them to me, and I make sure that I put them in the video so that people, if they want to know what they are, I put them in there when I edit.
Awesome.
Yeah. So when you decide to take on a project, what are some of the things that draw you in? Obviously, emotion is something that draws you in. Or, but right now, are you? I mean, what are you looking for as far as a project?
I am in a position right now where I say, why do you want me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, what do you expect of me to bring to the table? And if
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can do that, then I'm willing to go for it and explore that story. I'm not necessarily needing any particular kind of story, but I'm drawn to very emotionally deep stories, whether that's
Mm-hmm.
sad or obsession, right? So when I was first working on snippets and things like that, and excerpts from other people's books, I would love to read the crazy characters because
Mm-hmm.
they're so just weird. Like you would not
Mm-hmm.
expect them to do certain things. Like Merciless Punks, the book that I basically finished. Um, there's a character named Tay, and he says the weirdest shit. Like he was so upset at this one guy for his stuffed unicorn head that popped off, like in this fight that they were having, and he was so upset about that. I'm like, this grown man who's supposed to be this very like scary dude, he's unhinged, right?
Right.
Worrying about his stuffed unicorn head popping. That's funny as hell to me.
It
Like
is.
I want more humor in my narration. So if
Mhm.
there's any romantic comedies, that's what I'm going to search for next because I
Yeah.
just want to laugh and make laugh, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I
But
get
yeah,
it.
there's not really a have to. I'm willing to narrate most anything. Like I'll go nonfiction. I don't care. I'm just all about it. I love all of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I can tell. And that was kind of like I knew when I said I was going to ask that question, I was like, he's just going to say, just I'll do anything
Anything.
because I
Yeah,
just
I'll
want
do
to do
anything.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get it. I get that. I mean, that's the way I am. I mean, like if everyone's like sending me, I have my form out and everybody's like, well, are you sure you want to talk to me? I'm like, I want to talk to everyone. I want to
Yeah.
talk to
Why not?
every single person I can. Like, eat it.
Get the story. Eat
Get
it.
it.
How's that again?
It's like I was telling Danny, it's like I collect people. That's what I do. Like
Yeah.
I just
Collect
like
stories.
people. Yeah, I just like people. And
That's cool.
which is so funny because I'm not, like you said, I face to face, no. But and like if I saw you out, like I'd give you a big hug and it would be cool, but like in my normal life, no. No.
How did you start this in the first place, and how long ago did you start?
I started this 2 months ago.
Yeah. Why did you start it?
Because okay, so I started my Bookstagram in January of last year. Got like super into it. Started arc reading. Read like 20 arcs a month. Went like ham.
Yeah.
Joined like 10 street teams and was just like cranking content out. Not me content, but like book content. And really just fell in love with the indie author scene and
Yeah.
and supporting indie authors. But I've always been a huge audiobook person. Like I love audiobooks. And so I kind of got burnt out and I got like a lot of eye strain from eyeball reading and because I was reading constantly and I have a job where I have to look at a screen all day and so, it was just a lot. And so I was like I really had to kind of switch my focus to audio because I just couldn't really read that much anymore. And I left most of my teams and I did like a couple of interviews with like indie authors last year for PR companies. They would like contact me and be like, "Hey, will you talk to this author? She's got a book coming out." I'm like, "Sure, yeah." And I love it. I love it. I love talking to
Because you
people.
can gab. Yep.
Because I can gab, yeah, and gab about things that I like because people in my real life don't like the same things that I like. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
very few of them. And so to just have this like built in people that like the same things that you like and you get to just talk to them, like that's crazy. That's fun. That's amazing. So I love it for that reason. And then I just kind of got into really I noticed how many narrators there were just kind of getting started and you know, trying to get their faces out there and like
Yeah.
seeing you guys grinding every day on this app and just like in front of people and putting yourselves out there. And I'm just like, man, there's got to be another way to help people get their faces out there, their voices out there, get them seen by authors and things. I mean, I've got all these connections with indie authors. You know, why
not? Yep.
why can't I
Come
bring
together.
those things together? And so that's kind of where I'm at. So my
That's cool.
favorite question to ask people is what do you want to do? Like, what's your like dream? Like, and if I know someone that can facilitate that, then I'm gonna ask them, you know, and I'm gonna be like, hey,
If you want me to answer that question,
you can. I will ask it eventually, but you can answer it right now if you want.
my thing that it didn't start this way. It started as this is fun. I can
Mm-hmm.
do this on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then it became, holy shit, I really love this. I can maybe do this for real. And then I get blessed by Ruby, for example, who supported the hell out of me and says, come with me to Salem. Like, are you going, by the way?
I'm not. I'm too far away.
Damn. I'm
Yeah,
too far away. I'm opposite coast.
yeah, I'm in Texas, so it's
Yeah.
just yeah, and I'm going to so many other things this year, and I didn't know that she was going to be doing it until like very recently, and I had already bought like all these tickets for other things. I was like, I can't.
But when I was told, like, hey, I believe in you by someone who's getting their books read, narrated by people like Joe Arden and whatnot, I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck? Can I actually do this shit? Like, really? Really? And my wife constantly saying, yes, stupid. Like, I've told you this. Like, come on. But it's
but you're
still hard.
supposed to tell me that you're my wife.
Yeah, it's like, you're my wife. You're doing a great job supporting me. I really appreciate
I
that.
love you,
But
but
do I believe that? And now I'm
yeah,
starting to think maybe the amount of work that we're putting in, and I say we because she supports me so many different ways. Like, I cannot do it without her. But the
I
amount of
get
work
that.
we're putting in is definitely leading me in that direction. I've reached out to Joe, for example, met him in person, had a conversation, and he remembered my message, and that shit blew me away.
He's
He
such a
remembered
good
what I'd
guy.
sent out. It was weird. And so then I was able to talk to him after that initial, like, whoa, this is who I am. He knew and gave me so much advice. And I reached back out recently and said, hey, I did all the things you said. Here's where I am now. Tell me more. And I'm still waiting for him to. One of these days, I would love to be in a position where I can go to events without thinking about the income of that. I can go to like signings because I've got a book that is so fucking popular that people are all about it. And it's
And I
not for
often
the fact of the fame. I just want it to be the experience and bring my wife with me and say, babe, this is where we're at. This is how cool this is. And then, of course, getting her free books any chance I possibly can get. That's
100%. Yeah.
always a good one,
Little cherry on top.
little added.
Little cherry.
Yeah. That's that kind of experience I want to have this centered around what I do. This is what I do on a regular basis. I don't want a corporate job. I want a passion job, and this is very much a passion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. That's the thing is like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because it is a passion for almost everyone that does it. I mean, it has to be. I mean, because
Yeah.
most people are doing it on top of having a full-time job. You have to want it in order to take time out of the only free time that you have to pursue something that may never work out, may never pan out, but you love it. Miss time with your family. I'm not gonna go out with my friends because I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna go live or whatever. Gotta get myself out there. So that's it, and it's the indie space in general too. That's that whole vibe that I just love and that I feed off of is that every single person, it is their passion. So is there anyone that you've played that or that you've narrated that like you really identify with personally, like that's really kind of hit you hard?
I think there are a few characters that have been favorites, but I don't
Mhm.
know if I'd say are truly me. I don't think there's anything
Mm.
yet out there. But um, did you get a chance to listen? No, I'm putting you on the spot. Did you get a chance to listen to Santa Promised by Elsie?
Mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
It's amazing. It's a novella. It's a Santa, it's a holiday novella.
Oh, okay. I saw that on your Audible. Yes. Okay. I didn't listen to
So
it, but I
good.
do. Yeah.
So good. And I'm not even Lauren Beck, by the way. Have you spoken with her?
It's on my list.
Yeah.
She's on my list.
She's amazing. Again, as a person, as a narrator, she is fantastic,
Hmm.
amazingly talented. But I got to work with her, and the majority of the book was her. But the character Nathan was the character. I'm sure it's
Hmm.
Lincoln because there were several other ones. Amazing. He's such just the savior dude, right? He comes in,
Hmm.
sees this woman who's struggling and dealing with an asshole ex, and he's like, "Yo, let me help out and give you everything that you need, and then some." Right? Like there's some spicy to it
Things
for
you
sure.
didn't know you needed.
Oh yeah, there's a scene that I always quote and I reference is there's a scene with because he's a Santa character, right?
Hmm.
And so he references a Christmas tree branch. There's things that it's utilized in ways. It was a great scene, but
Hmm.
I typically gravitate towards as far as identifying with that chaotic good
Hmm.
character. That's who
Yes.
I say that's more than me. So anytime you get someone that's disruptive but also just doing the right thing as best they possibly
Right.
can to help and serve, that's what I
Hmm.
strive for. Um, but on the opposite side of things, the character like Tay that I was telling you about, he's wild
Right.
and crazy. He's so fun.
But
So the
it's
very
fun. Yeah.
opposite, and that's why, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's not that you don't have to play someone that's like you, but but like if you did, that would be who you were. So,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's fun to do things that aren't
Oh
that are
yeah,
out of you, that aren't you.
oh
That's
yeah.
that's
That
part of the
that
fun.
that pitch black that's some fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Super fun. I remember who I was talking to about this. Like, that is one of the things is that it is a privilege to be able to like dark romance because it's obviously not your real life.
Hopefully not.
So hopefully
Yeah,
not.
I mean, because there's
Now, I
some
mean, some
stuff.
people, obviously some people, it is, there are factors and parts of those stories that obviously a lot of people identify with. But on a whole, it's not really, real life for most people. It's a way to be an escape without being fantastic. It doesn't have to have magic and dragons and all that kind of stuff, just.
But I will say, a little personal, but it's relevant. Doing this has definitely opened my eyes to new experiences.
Oh, yeah.
So it is something that I'm like, okay, maybe I am okay with this. Maybe this is
Hmm.
something I'm interested in. That kind of stuff.
So
It's
true.
weird, because you read about it, one thing, narrating it and being that character, it's like, whoa, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's all right. Anyway,
I was
just thought that was
talking to
interesting.
No, I agree because I was talking to Lucas about that the other day. It's like we were talking about how, I think this is it's such a great thing for men to get involved
Mhm.
in the romance genre in general, because it is so informative about, just learning how to, deal with things emotionally, certain things.
But
And
why
then,
is that? Where's the knowledge coming from?
right.
Vast
What
majority of the time, who's the author? It's a
the
female.
women. Yeah,
And so
exactly.
men receiving that and being like, "Oh shit, that's what you want?" I mean, that's fucking wild,
It's
but you know,
It is. I mean, it's an eye opener, but it is something that I think is just as important as if you're popping a science textbook. It's that's what I
yeah.
said. It's a learning experience, just like anything else. And people like to downplay the importance or of smut or whatever you want to call it, but it is something that is good for relationships. It's
Yeah.
good for people in general, just to learn about each other.
In the community, in my lives, because we often come across sad situations that they share in the community as well. And
Mhm.
so the one thing I'll always say is, what's number one? Number one, communication. Number one
Mhm.
has to be. Because if you're
Absolutely.
talking about, hey, I'm thinking about this thing or I'm thinking about that thing, how do you feel about that thing now that that thing has happened? And do you still want to continue doing that thing? Like, oh my gosh, you cannot communicate enough. Just keep
No,
communicating.
never.
Yeah.
I agree. One of the reasons why it is so good is because it does facilitate that communication in those
Yep.
conversations, and
Provides an
it gives you
opportunity.
that opening to start a conversation that you would never start
Yep.
without it. You know what
Like,
I mean?
hey, this character did
Like,
that. What do you think? Yeah.
oh, you read this book, so what do you like that? Is that something
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I mean it is.
Do
It's
we
like
need to
it's
explore this?
yeah, it's like Mad Libs,
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
for couples.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's super important. And obviously, it's a statistic that people who read are more empathetic, are more emotionally intelligent, all those things. And it's direct byproduct of that. I
Yeah,
mean,
you're exposed to other people's stories and
mhm.
situations, and you're like, damn, how would I feel in that moment?
And you're not allowed to respond. You're not allowed to
Well,
put
yeah,
your spin on it,
you can't change
you
it.
know?
Yeah,
You
because the
can't
story
change
is the
it.
story. It is
The
flowing in
narrative
the
is the
story.
narrative. Yep.
Yeah.
And I can't argue with a book. I can't be like, you didn't really feel that way. Nope, I did.
I think that's why there are so many shows that I watched as a kid, and even now movies and things like that, where there's certain tropes that I'm like, just tell her how you feel. Like, what are you doing? This whole movie is done once you say this is how I feel. But that's why.
It's a
But there needs to be
30-minute
a
movie.
Yeah.
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 I'm just like, I hate that. Just talk. Just say what you're thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why everyone hates a miscommunication trope. Now, if it's done well, you can do it well. It can be written well. But yeah, for the most part, it's just frustrating because it's too real life. What it is.
Yeah. Too afraid.
It's too close to home. Yeah. So, are there any genres or anything that you would like to do more of? Like, is there something that you read or that you love to read that you would like to do more of?
I think the most popular thing, or one of the most popular things right now, obviously romance, but lit RPG has really popped off. I would love to do some of that. And as I mentioned before, romantic comedy. I want to laugh and make others laugh. I really want to just have fun with a smart, quick-witted character, Like I think back on what was it? Gilmore Girls, right? You watch that? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So well written. And same for like
written.
New Girl is the same thing.
New Girl? Don't get me started.
But I'm saying like it's so like just back and forth, so funny. And it's written. It's planned and strategized to be that way, but I love it. I love it. I want to be in some sort of story like that where it's so quick-witted back and forth. It would be
Yeah,
so
and the like references and like the little pop culture.
references, yep.
Oh, yeah. I think lit RPG is really good with that too. Like, because you get those kind of nerd references and you get the, the little things that pop up that you go, oh, little nods here and there. So my husband's a huge lit RPG fan. So
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh yeah. And every male narrator that I've talked to has been like, that's like, oh yeah, I want to get into lit RPG. Like, and but it's so popular right now.
But it's fun. It's
so fun.
You get to let that nerd side out of you and just enjoy.
Yeah. It's like playing a video game, but you're just like in your head.
Yep.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. I'm a huge nerd, so I get it. So did you listen to audiobooks before you started this?
Yeah. Yes. So I was never really a major reader. The majority of the books I read was when I was in high school. And outside of that, I'm like, I don't have to. I'm not gonna. But then audiobooks became a thing, and I'm like, okay, well, now I'm doing like some self-improvement stuff. Like that's easy to do, like educational on how to sell better, because I was in sales for 15 years of my life. Things like that. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's some other stuff that I can do. This is fun. This is entertaining. Someone suggested Ready Player One. And when I listened to that, so much better than the movie, even though the movie was good. I understood the whole so much better than the movie statements that people make. I listened to that. And then I listened to, oh gosh, there was another one right after that. I'm trying to remember. Dungeon Crawler Carl came shortly after that, and I was obsessed, just right through it all. But I do like audiobooks. It's just a matter of do I have time for it now?
Right. No,
Now
fair.
all my audiobook time is making them.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't have time to listen anymore, but it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. All my audiobook time is listening to the books that I have to make edits for, and then listening to books of the people that I'm going to talk to. So
Yep.
but that's okay. I mean, it's still enjoyable. I mean, I still love it, but yeah, I don't get to
It's still
listen
work.
to.
It takes up time for what you need to do, not have to, but need to do versus the ones that you're like, ooh, I would love to do that one. Oh, but I have to do this first, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I still love it enough to where it doesn't feel like work, but I do know that there are things that I miss that I books that I would like to see or hear that I haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. All you got to do is just say, I want to read this book, so I'm going to bring this narrator on. Yeah.
yeah, they just have to say yes, Dean.
Yeah, you'll get them. You'll get them.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Funny enough, I wanted to be a horse. Yeah.
I
That's what my mom
Okay.
told me. I wanted to be a horse. But no, the typical firefighter, astronaut, all that stuff. I always wanted to do that stuff. But I never really knew. That's one of the things that I think really helped me in this is, especially in high school, I was always that person that would mold to whatever friendship group I was around. So my personality, my energy, my everything changed for that group.
Yeah.
And it wasn't necessarily that I was doing that in a negative way to get anything. It was just to make sure I felt comfortable and pleased them. So when I got out of high school, I was like, this whole identity crisis. I'm like, who am I? What is this? But yeah, when I got out of high school, I was like, who am I? What do I need to do? And so I think that's where a lot of that mimicry came from, is finding identity in other voices, other characters. And so now when I'm around a different group of characters in a book, I feel it
Mhm.
makes it easy for me to be like, oh, I know this. I can mold to that.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yep.
I didn't really have a big dream of what I wanted to do growing up. Just
Yeah.
be able to, my, my biggest thing, I even told my wife this, I wanted to be a grandpa. Not dad, right? Dad's cool. I'll be a dad. I know dad is prerequisite, but I wanted to be a grandpa. And so whatever it took
Right.
to get there, that's what I needed to do.
So you had good grandparents.
Sure.
Or you didn't and
If
you
we get
wanted
into
to be a good
family
grandparent.
drama, there's a lot to tell there. So
Me too. We
I
won't
didn't
go there.
have a lot of family. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm an only child, so we could, yeah.
so I'm the youngest of three, but as far as how close we are and growing up and relationships with the outside of the main family, it's like,
Yeah. Same. Yeah. So it's like it's always one of two things. It's either I had a really good experience and I want to be that person, or I want to do better. So
yeah,
it's either that
mine, for most everything that I do in my life, I always wanted better. Yeah.
Yeah. For your kids and
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. We've been here an hour, Dean.
Yeah. Are you tired of me yet?
No, are you tired of me?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna do Ruby's event.
Very excited about that.
That's so cool. Were you like super pumped when you found out?
Oh, hell yeah. When she said it, I'm very like, if I don't see something on paper in a way, I'm like, this ain't happening. Don't get my hopes up, you know? So
Ruby don't say stuff she don't mean.
well, I was still new. I'm still new. Even now, I'm still new. But especially then, I was new. And I'm like, how and why does she see something that I'm not quite sure of myself? And is that real? In that moment, I'm like, is this real? Like, what influence does she have? Like, why does she want me? Like, all this, like, that negative thought came out. And the more we worked together, the more fun it was. And the fact that I'm going to be up there with everyone else that I'm like, oh, these people, I get to be with them. Like, it was still something I couldn't believe. And even now I'm like, holy shit, this is happening. Oh my gosh. Like every few days, I'm like, holy shit, this is wild, you know? Um,
You're doing so much right now.
a lot. Yeah.
Like you're doing like what, like 6 books right now,
A lot. Yeah.
and you're less than a year. I mean, by the time you
November
get
was
to a
my first
year,
book.
by the time you get to a year, you're going to be at like 20 books or
I
something.
hope so. When I first talked to Lauren
That's an
Beck,
insane first year, Dean.
it's great
Insane.
first year. Well, when Lauren Beck told me, she's like super excited. She said she hit 15 books. Like the one that I was doing with her was 15 in the year. It would finish off her year. We were done. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of books. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I want that.
You're halfway there, Dean.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually am gonna do that. I'm following
And it's
through
a
with the shit I
quarter.
said.
We're in a quarter of the year.
Yeah.
A quarter.
Yeah,
You're killing it.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Me
It's
too.
so cool.
Me too.
I love it. I love it when people get to do what they love, and it puts good things into the world. So you're kind of phasing out Edge.
Today I'm gonna put out a post. And I'm sorry. I hate it because it's something that doesn't serve me anymore. And I'm learning to let go of things that don't serve me.
But I think most people would probably support you and move over.
They
Obviously there are people who are there for certain things, and
yeah. So I had if this tells you anything. So I had about 2,800 followers, almost 29 at the time, on the Edge account before I really just kind of stopped. And I started up Dean, and Dean's sitting at almost 700. So yes, but no, because who I am and who I am going forward is not
It's
who I
different.
started. And who I started had a vastly different audience.
Yeah.
But those that are sticking around are those that just appreciate me for who I've been.
Those are the people you want.
Share with. Yeah, absolutely. It's still different. I don't put a whole lot of stock in the number other than I want my damn website to be able to link on my TikTok. But anyway,
I get it.
It's not critical. It's just more, I'm still in a way a people pleaser. I want to make people happy. And if I've lost that many people, I'm like, why? And should I try to get them back? Nah, I don't know. I think I'm moving forward with what's happening.
Have you really announced that this is what you're doing to them?
Only in Discord. So those that are in my Discord know, but otherwise no. So I'm going to make my first post today on that.
There you go. I bet you'll be surprised. I bet you'll have more. I mean, it's not hard to follow somebody, Dean.
No, it's not.
I mean, and even if it's just even if they just follow you and they never watch anything that you do,
true,
it doesn't hurt to ask.
True.
And say, hey, look, I know I'm not doing what you want me to do, and I know this is, different from what but hey, I would appreciate your support.
Yeah.
Period. I mean, you provided enough entertainment.
I want that 1,000, man. That's what I'm looking for. Give me that link.
It took me so long. TikTok is
weird.
I mean, I have literally 6 times as many followers on Instagram as I do on TikTok. And I don't care. I don't care. Like you said, I want to be able to do the things that I want to do. But other than that, I don't care. But yeah, TikTok is hard.
Yep.
I
couldn't figure it out. I started trying, but lost my mind because you got to make this many posts, this many days, and this time of day, and I'm like, I don't care, man. Either you follow or you don't. You get my stuff, you don't. If I'm moving forward with narration, that's what makes me happy, and I hope that that's what's making other people happy too.
Right. Yeah. I don't really. I don't know. I just like I said, it's the same thing. It's I just want to do the things that I enjoy doing, and if somebody else wants to watch and hang out, then cool. If they don't, then cool too. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. So, all right. So we have pretty much gotten through everything except for speed round. Are you ready for speed round?
Speed round, go.
Okay. And my speed rounds are never speedy, just so you know, because I can't stop talking. So it's fine. Rachel, the other day when I was doing Rachel's, we just kept yapping about all the questions, and her mom was in the chat, and her mom was like, "It's a speed round, guys."
Like
And
hustle
I'm
up.
like,
Here we go.
maybe I should change the name. I don't know.
Rapid fire? No. Lightning? No, none of them.
Nope. Nope.
As quick as you want questions.
Here's another 30-minute segment
Yeah, right. Yeah.
where I ask you questions that have nothing to do with books. Okay. So, do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes. I know.
Damn it, Dean.
Listen, I almost convinced an Italian to take pineapple on her pizza. I got her to say it on camera, and then I threatened to send it to her family because she wasn't cooperating. Oh, man.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, all right. That's one strike. I'm just kidding.
Sorry. I know. I got a couple comments in here saying the same thing.
Favorite color?
Blue or purple. Yeah.
You got your point back.
There you go.
Okay. Favorite snack?
Jerky? Probably jerky.
Good one. Favorite type of music?
Fuck, that's hard. That's so hard. If you
It's
were
so
to listen,
hard.
if you were to listen to any of my music, my liked music that I have on Spotify, I mean Green Music app, you would hear like country, rap, opera, jazz, and just one after the other, so random, just go
Same.
something that makes me feel something. And I love the lyrics. Like, I'm not one to listen to music just for music. I want to hear the lyrics and know what that story is. That's why I think I like country a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times country is kind of repetitive, but I do.
Certain.
Yeah. Certain is not all of it, but some of it. But yeah, but I do love country. Well, I'm a '90s country girl. That's where
Yep.
that's where I really lived. It's hard nowadays.
Faith Hill,
Sometimes
Tim
I'll
McGraw,
find
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I'll find some newer people that I like, but for the most part, I'm an old country girl.
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah. Huh?
Do you like Morgan Wallen?
Sometimes.
Do you know Morgan Wallen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like some of his songs, but not all of them.
Fair.
But that's just me in general. I don't like all of hardly anybody.
Fair. There's certain artists that you're like, I like 5 songs. That's it. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah.
And mostly it is because I'm a lyrics person. So it's like, if something doesn't really hit with me, I'm just like, I can take it or leave it. It's fine. Whatever. You know, it can play in the background. But am I going to stay in my car and cry? Then that's the good stuff.
Oh, you good?
So are you in your garage, Dane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only place I've got right now. Now, had we talked about doing a closet? Had we talked about doing in the backyard? Had we talked about also? Yes. But this works for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for when the cars go by. Son of a bitch, cars.
Oh, or they're mowing.
Yeah. Well, I don't get that too often because when I'm able to record, they're not mowing. So it kind of does work out. But yeah.
That works out. See?
Garage.
No, but see, we've only gotten through 4 questions.
We're doing great.
Okay. Night out or night in?
Usually night in. Night outs are fun, but for me, night out is like kind of like a anniversary occasion, right? But
Special
otherwise, night in is always where it's at for me.
All day.
Yeah.
All day. Yeah. Celebrity crush.
It's been, for the longest damn time, Mandy Moore. I love that woman.
What?
Love that woman.
I love that.
She's amazing.
That's
She can sing, she can act. She's a fucking sweetheart, man. Like, I don't think I've seen her as any sort of negative villain character in any way. I don't think she could play that character.
No, yeah, I think you're right. I do like her. She's a neat person. That's a good one. That's a good one, Dean.
I'll do what I can.
Good job.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm glad I got your approval on that one.
You can stay.
I can stay. Points back.
Do you collect anything?
Do I? No, I don't think I really do. When as a kid, I always did like the Pokemon cards and all that stuff. But I got rid of those, and yeah, I don't think I do. Books now, just for
Books. Yeah.
trophies. Yeah, that's it.
Same. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but yours are trophies of reading, right? Mine is like I want them because I had a hand in them.
So a little bit of both. I have a lot of these books I was on teams
Oh,
when
okay.
they were
Okay.
brought out. I have some that I've just gotten signed just at events. I do have a few that I actually did help beta read for, so that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Kind
no,
of a big
90% of
deal
them.
over here, you know, toot
That's
your
kind
own
of a big
horn.
deal. No, but 90% of them are, I just read them, so yeah, I can.
Yeah,
But
otherwise,
yeah.
I don't think I really collect much of anything. Once in a while, it's something that someone will send me that I'm like, oh, sweet, I'll put that on my desk, and that's from my
Yeah.
childhood or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a strawberry shortcake and a rainbow bright on my desk at work.
I've still got this one.
Oh, that's
It's
so cute.
so it says, "Do or do not. There is no try. Believe in yourself. You must." And there's a lot of other
Oh,
cards there, but
Victoria.
that was one that I stuck with. It's cool. I love it.
Yeah, I love having little like things that just make me smile on my desk. So yeah, because I have to go to work every day. Okay, what never fails to make you laugh?
Mm.
New Girl.
I mean, yeah, like, gosh, I don't know. I don't know that there's something that I would do on repetition. You know, like it sounds horrible, but myself, like the stupid shit that I will say and randomly do, like trying to make others
Fair.
laugh. Like
You're
I laugh at myself all the fucking time, and it's I don't know. But no, yeah, TV shows for sure. New Girl is definitely one of them. That's got me going. But
yeah.
yeah, a lot of Jim Carrey works. Dumb and Dumb and Dumber, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Me, Myself, and Irene. Holy crap! Have you seen that one?
God, yeah.
So
I haven't
stupid.
seen that one in so long.
It's so funny.
That one's underrated.
Oh yeah, I don't think enough people like that one at all. Like Cottonmouth and all. Anyway, it's funny.
Oh my god. I hadn't thought about that in forever. Okay. Well, I didn't know that you love to sing until we got here, but now I know. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Don't have a go-to, but I do love the song Cowboys and Angels. Do you know that one? I can't even tell you who's the artist right now. Actually, matter of fact, let me look that up real quick. I have a bunch of songs that I put on a list for singing live. So that would be one of my karaoke ones too. Let me look this up real fast.
I'm sad that I miss Dean singing.
I mean, I didn't really miss Dean singing because it was mostly Edge, but Dustin Lynch is who sings that.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's a country guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Bublé or Ed Sheeran and those John Mayer, like those kind of songs. I love singing those. Anything
I can see that.
That's acoustic and lyrical. I love it.
You have a cute little bow there, buddy.
Oh, I didn't see it. Dang it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Shell made a good point. She says, what is that? Fools Rush In, I think. Elvis. That's what I love. Oh, and Blake Shelton, Austin. I love that song.
So every guy that sings with a deep voice.
Sure. There's a lot of higher pitched voice songs, right? Haven't I? My people got to comment and tell me some of the higher pitched ones I've sang. There's a lot of higher pitched ones that I like too, but I just get nervous about it. I'm actually trying to look over some of these. Oh my gosh, Wicked Game, Chris Isaak.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Song. I used to love singing Usher all the time. Do you know this song? Jealous by Labyrinth. Labrinth. Look it up.
I have to look it up.
Look that one up. You write that down. Okay. You write it down right now. You write it down right now. I want you to listen up. It's such a great song.
Okay.
Yeah, Brad Paisley. There's a whole bunch that I just love singing.
What kind of band is Labyrinth?
He's solo.
Oh, okay. It's like a person,
Yeah.
like Cher.
Yeah. I think it's his group name, but there's not really consistent group.
Victoria said I'm too old for this life. No, you are not.
No,
What are you talking about?
No. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
It's only been 17 minutes for
We're doing great.
6 questions. Yeah, we're doing great. We're killing
Fantastic.
it. What is a word or phrase that always trips you up?
I think it's combinations of words. I haven't even put that down, but I know that I've got a bunch of bloopers. But things like unanimously, that's one that if it follows through with another longer word, I'm like, why are we doing this? Stop doing it. Or alliteration will often get me too. Like not the word, but when it's 3 S's in a row, I'm like, stop, don't do that. That's so hard for me to do.
Always
this,
the S's.
It messes
it's
me
always
up.
the S's. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I got a bunch of bloopers that have been fun. But what bothers me most is when I mess it up one time, odds are I'm going to mess it up like 3 or 4 more times before I get it right.
Oh yeah, because it's in your head.
Yeah, and so I say it the same way, despite like I'll read it slowly. I'll read what it's supposed to be. Just no narrator voice, just totally what it's supposed to be. I know what I'm supposed to do. And then I do the character and the exact same phrasing. And I'm like, why am I doing this? You know, like, why do I keep doing it? It's so irritating.
I know. Yeah. Victoria said Pacific Ocean always comes out specific. And I totally get that. Yeah.
Pacific Ocean. No, that's not.
Oh, you're killing it. Good job, buddy.
That's a good one.
Good.
Yeah.
So proud.
Good.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's all my speed round questions. You did good.
Easy peasy.
Good job. I'm so proud. So anything that you have coming out that you really want to like talk about that you're like super excited about, or anything that just is on your brain?
I think all the ones that I mentioned, I'm always excited about them. I think one thing
They
that
sound good.
I would want to share is if you are getting into this, if you want to be a narrator, just fucking do it. Just record yourself, listen to yourself again and again and again, and realize maybe you don't sound as bad as you think you sound. You may not like your voice, but just because you're not hearing your voice from other people's perspectives. Listen to your speech patterns. Change that if you have a different character. Color your words. Change it up to where it's higher pitch, lower pitch, right? We're not going to necessarily always speak the same way. We have energy dipping and increasing at certain points. Don't just read straight flat. Like that, I want to make sure there's that advice. On the author side of things, just talk to people, man. Like I love interacting with authors in the sense of tell me everything you want me to do and I will do my best to do that. Don't ever hesitate to give me some form of direction and let me know what you want, because otherwise I'll go rogue and I'll just do whatever I think is best. Granted, I'm going to look in your best interest.
Right. But if you're going to do a good job.
Yeah. But if you have something you want me to do, let me do it. I want to do that. Give me a challenge. Make it fun. And just in general, just put yourself out there in anything that you want to do. Just do it.
I think that's just an age thing too, is like, it's just you learn that criticism is not, it's not an insult. It's not something unless someone approaches it that way. Unless someone is actually being an asshole. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like if someone is just like trying to help you and trying to say, hey, I noticed this, or I think you could do better at this, or this is something that I would like for you to do. I think most people have good intentions, especially in this community, like you're saying, you know, everybody just wants you to succeed. Yeah. And it's just so crazy how many people that will just like put you on their shoulders and just walk with you, you know, and it's really, really special.
Like I will touch on that too, as I know you've mentioned it and I'm sure others are mentioning it too, but this has been so weird to me because any other industry I've been in has been very about me, take care of
Hmm.
me, don't worry about anyone else. If you worry about someone else, it's only because you're getting paid to do so.
Yep.
Here, it's you're a narrator. Oh my gosh, I'm a narrator. Let's talk. Like, what do you
And
know?
we,
What do I know? How can we work together? Do you know of a project that I would be a good fit for? You don't? That's okay. Eventually they will, and they'll reach back out. I'd love to work with you. It's so mind-boggling. Whoa, shit, I'm falling. It's so mind-boggling,
it's
like
so
that
mind-boggling. I'm falling out of
everybody,
my chair.
yeah, exactly. That everybody wants to work with each other and just be a genuinely decent human.
It
And if
takes some
you're,
getting used to.
yeah, if you're an asshole, you'll get the opposite side of it, right?
Oh,
Which
100%.
which I agree with. But if you're a genuinely decent person, like you get support, you get love, and give it back.
Everyone that I have come in contact with that I've either just talked to or people that are also doing the same thing I'm doing, everyone has been super supportive. It's lift each other up. I'll do this. I'll share your stuff. I'll do your stuff. And I mean, it's insane. It's not transactional at all. Like
Right,
no one expects anything in return.
right.
Like they genuinely just want you to succeed.
I think
And
it's
I,
because there's that excitement, right? Because
yeah,
each person that's doing it is so excited about what they're doing, they
yeah,
want to share. There's no
yeah.
have to about it.
Yeah, because
Sorry, I interrupted.
we're doing things we really enjoy, and I think that is the difference. It's when you're in your day job, hardly anyone is doing something that they love and that they really truly enjoy. That's their career. There
Right.
aren't very many people that are doing that, and so the only way that people get fulfillment in their day job or their 9 to 5 is by advancing or moving up, and the only way to move up is usually to step on somebody else,
Mhm.
and that's a
That's not
hard
this.
thing. No, God, it's not this at all. There's books for everyone. there's
Still
there's
millions out there.
something. Oh my gosh, there's
Yeah.
something for everyone, and it's not going to run out. They're just being created all the time. And I am shocked at how much new material there is. Like, there's not it's not repetitive. It's not, oh my gosh, I've heard this story before. Everyone has
Mhm.
their own spin on it. Everyone is so creative, and it breeds creativity.
Yep.
And
I
then
love it.
and then narrators go, "Oh, I think I could write a book. I'm going to write a book one day." And then people who are authors are like, "I think I could just like Ruby. She's like, "I think I could I
She
could
could.
narrate a
She
book." And
totally
she
could. Should.
could. Yes,
Yeah.
she could. And so it's like it's so collaborative. It just and everything just breeds more creativity. So it's just good.
I love
Good
it.
for the world.
And then on top of that, people like you that are supporting us, right? That are putting that out there and saying, "Hey, look at this person, look at this person, look at that person," right? You are doing your part in uplifting the community, and I love that. I appreciate that.
Oh, I love it. It's fun for me. I mean, honestly, yes, it's fun. I enjoy myself. There is nothing about this that I don't enjoy. My kids hate it,
Mom.
because my son, whenever he plays D&D on Fridays now, they have to be quiet, and so they
Yeah.
don't love
Yeah.
that. But they're getting used to it.
That's one that so I guess patterns, right? So routines. Around 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock, I'm like, all right, upstairs until bedtime. Like just bye. You
Yeah,
got to be quiet.
I don't exist.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy because it's like, oh, thank you, Brenna. I love you. But yeah, it is. Oh, did I just see Ruby? Ruby, darling, what are you doing?
She's sneaking in.
Mm-hmm.
She
Being
must have
sneaky,
heard her
sneaky.
name.
She did. She knew we were talking
Sneaky
about her.
little snake.
She's a sneaky snack.
Little sneaky snack.
Anyway, yeah. So my daughter is like, "Are you done yet? Hey, girl, you want to come up?
Oh,
Chat with the dean?" She's probably like, "No, I don't
little
have my I don't
bugger.
have my eyes. I don't have my eyes on." So I'm so excited. I get to see Ruby in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited.
I'm ready to see you in a few months. It's gonna be good.
I know. Isn't she the best though? Like seriously, I know we've already like talked about her and
Oh
now
yeah.
she's here, but like I know you don't. I knew
That's what I'm saying.
you.
She's like, hell no.
I look blind.
Look at that. On my side, there is a bunch of people that say they want her up here. So
She doesn't have her eyes on, dude. I'm telling you.
come on.
It's gonna be a hard sell.
Wifey said, I want to see Ruby.
Aww.
Ruby, my
Okay,
wife has
3
been
minutes.
requesting it. You got to be here.
We can do 3 minutes. We can yap as long as you need us to, Ruby.
Yep, we'll wait. We'll be here.
We'll be
talk
here
about
all
anything and
night.
everything. We're here.
We'll be here all night.
I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal.
Yeah, I know. I've been like kind of creeping in on your on you and Stephanie's lives this week because I'm super. That book looks really good.
She's
Sounds
so
really
good though, isn't she? She's freaking amazing. How many books? Okay, hold up. We completed one. I got to figure out what we're actually doing together now. So we completed Heir of the Ember Scale together. We're going to do Beating for You. We're going to do Whiskey and Lies. We are currently doing Blood on the Asphalt. And I know River Fox, who's the author of Blood on the Asphalt, has a couple more books down the road. Like Stephanie and I, you're going to see us doing quite a bit more together.
Yeah, y'all are gonna. Isn't that funny though? How these like little like groups and duos do kind of form. Like you get this
Yeah.
chemistry with someone, and then they just kind of you kind of just become.
You work well together. Like it's not just the voices. I think our voices sound great together.
They do.
It's that we can have a similar pace. We can have similar expectations of each other and communication with each other. Like I think that's critical. And the fact that we found each other this early, I'm so very grateful for. Right.
Mhm.
Obviously, I get jealous when she cheats on me with other narrators, but
Rude.
I'm gonna start doing the same. So whatever.
Oh, Ruby's here.
Hey,
Come on, girl. Oh, I don't want to disconnect. Can you?
oh yeah, leave and then join in, and I can join in on. I think it's going to be no image, but I can do that.
No,
What? No, yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want her to leave. I don't want you to leave.
Do you want to leave and join mine, or I'll leave and join yours? What do you want?
Why don't I do that? Ruby, I'm going to join themes and then we'll invite you.
Deal.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.